Hi, this is Lessons by Rebel Girl. As you saw in the clip just before, that's me and um, other teachers in our middle school band um, performing in front of the students. And I have to say that when I did that, this was the second time, um, kids took note. And while I thought I was probably being being acting a fool and putting myself out there for ridicule, which I was fine with. I'm totally fine with. Um, the opposite happened, where where students that I didn't know were wanting me to sign their jersey, wanting me to sign their shoe. I signed a lot of shoes that day, and I had what was really amazing about that was that I teach seventh grade and I also have one section of eighth grade. Is that I had a sixth grader come up to me and say, who's super shy, it was obvious, and she said, I really loved your performance and I hope one day um, to be able to get up on stage like you did. And that made me really think about our role as teachers, as models. And it's not just academic, it is the essential skills that students need for life, for jobs, for college, for sticking up for themselves. I just wanted to put this video out there to stress the importance that teachers, that it's actually really okay and needed for students to see us take the stage, for students to see us being foolish, for students to see us even acting like even cringy, for us to relax in our environment, for us to be goofy, and for us to be sarcastic and dorky and dance and sing even if we can't sing, and um, show them how to enjoy life, show them how that it's okay um, to make mistakes. It's okay. We just brush it off, right? We make a little mistake and we brush it off and we keep moving with her. We keep moving with her life, to show them that it's okay to take front front stage. It's okay to um, put yourself out there despite the fears, despite the anxiety, despite the what ifs that mean people may do. Because guess what? They don't. When you put yourself out there, it is almost a threat to others because they can't put themselves out there, right? I think that it's really important. If we want, the biggest thing that I want for one of the big things I want for my students is self-confidence. And you don't get self-confidence when you are nervous and anxious and depressed and shy. You build it by facing those fears on and doing what scares you. When I was in elementary school, I was made fun of a lot. I was bullied a lot. Life was horrible. And I have major anxiety and depression because of it. But I really loved to sing and dance, even though I didn't think I was very good. I loved to do it. And I really wanted to perform at a talent show in fifth grade. And I did it. And basically, what I had to do was come to terms with the fact, worst case scenario, I get made fun of really bad. And I basically came to terms with the worst case scenario. And I did what I wanted to do. And this was in the midst of being ridiculed at school. This was in the midst of heavy bullying. This was in the midst of my confidence being at the lowest of the low. And it was liberating, to say the least. And the next day at school, I got a lot of high fives. I got a lot of, oh my God, what else are you going to do? I didn't know you could do that. That was amazing. And I realized it was because I did something that others were afraid of doing. including those who made fun of me. And it was an amazing feeling. It was such an amazing feeling that you wanted it again and again. And throughout the years, I started to push myself. If I was scared of it, I did it. I went for it. And even if I knew I was gonna look weird, I knew that if I wanted to get good at something like public speaking, I needed to keep doing it. And you're not good right away. That's hardly ever a thing. And so, as an self-proclaimed outgoing introvert, I realized I need to do this for my students. So I've been one to volunteer for things that are scary and put you out there, put you on stage in the front of, hundreds of people, um, to to sing and dance and have fun. And the thing is, if we want our students to open up, if we want them to not fear um, using their voice, then we need to use ours. And that's why it is okay to do something scary. It's okay to make a giant mistake in front of your students and say, oh my God, my bad. Or, wow, that was, I'm never going to do that again. It's okay to even be cringy and then just shake it off, right? Oh, wow, that was cringy, right? Can you believe I just did that? Woo, never again. Or maybe again, because that was actually kind of fun. I got a good reaction out of you. It's about how you approach life. And life is not going to be handed to you easily. Life is hard. Life is cringy. We know this. And that's why I think it's really important that we model this, we showcase this as much as possible to our students. Because then we'll get the kid who comes up and says, "Why, you inspired me. I want to do that." And then you can get to say, "Hey, that was scary, but it was so much fun." And you can totally do that. I have become someone that is okay with I've become someone who's okay with humiliation. I have come to be someone who's okay with putting myself out there and allowing others to scrutinize or be motivated, whichever one happens, because I've come to the conclusion after doing this for so long, after being in front of people for so long, you actually you start to get used to it. You can really get used to anything. You really can. But the more I've put myself out there or done something scary, like get gauges, which was pretty scary to begin with, the more I've wanted to do more and realize that life is so short. We have precious years to conquer our fears. And all you have to do is put yourself out there, is be goofy, is dance to the latest thing, is sing when you can't sing, or when you can sing louder when if you can sing, to put on, to be goofy and cringy and be okay with that and laugh at yourself. Because if you can laugh at yourself and brush things off and take mistakes as opportunities to get better, so will your students. They're watching. They'll do the same, especially if they trust and love you. So that is it for today. I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day.